It is time for some tag team action, and when you talk about great tag teams and you talk about men who could potentially succeed and be the last man standing amongst 60 men at World War III, you got to really think about the members of the Dungeon of Doom brain. And when you think about the members of the Dungeon of Doom, how about the Faces of Fear?
I get scared thinking that they're just thinking about them. Think if you had to wrestle them.
Well, that's because you're a chicken.
No, that's because I'm smart. You wouldn't be scared of them?
Yes, I would be, but not just thinking about them. I mean,
you think because I'd be afraid of them, I'm a chicken?
Yeah, I do.
How many eggs you need?
Here we go, Face of Fear, and the opponents, Casey Thompson and Cliff Sheets. Left and right of your screen there.
It doesn't matter. They're not going to be around that long to retain their name to memory.
Here we go, the bell sounds, and we are off and running this week on Worldwide. It's some great tag team action.
And notice Jimmy Hart has a little insurance out there. Got Hugh Morris just to make sure no one gets a hold of Jimmy Hart. Oh.
A half crab, a Boston crab right there. And
look at him, dragging him around like meat.
And there you see Hugh Morris. He was one big 300-pound guy and an agile one to boot.
You know, years ago, their ancestors were cannibals, you know. They used to jump from tree to tree, and I mean, they're jungle people. They know how to survive, and nothing can hurt them.
Well, you know, they've always said throughout the history of our sport, some of the toughest men in our sport have been from the Isle of Tonga.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Most of the women in Tonga, their ankles are bigger than your waist. They're tough.
You make up things as you go, don't you?
You don't know Princess Pihati, do you?
No, don't go any further than that one, please. And here is Ming just
talk about a grass skirt.
Stop, please stop. Stomping away, tag, and the Barbarian makes his way in.
The term weed whacker mean anything
would
to
you please stop it? Let's talk about this matchup. I got to get you focused here.
You can't get focused after you've known the princess.
A tag, the Dungeon of Doom finds themselves.
And their third eye is neat.
When you stop near the top of the list. Tag team wrestling suplex combination splash. And Hugh Morris loves it. Third eye, huh? Now, what am I talking about?
I know.
No, forget about it.
As soon as you see her, you'll fall for her. I know.
I know.
She can watch you and a fly at the same time. It's great.
Elbow drop. Tag is made, and here comes Thompson. Casey Thompson giving it his all here, but I tell you, it is like hitting a brick wall. And much like we saw Scott Norton earlier in this telecast, they just do not budge. They are so tough, so powerful, so muscle-bound.
Tell you, Mr. Thompson wouldn't stand a chance if he had a Thompson submachine gun in his hand. Those guys just take it from him and eat it.
I believe so.
You know, what makes them so tough, well, is their heritage. You know, they come from a tough line of relatives, but I mean, they're agile. They can do aerial moves. They can wrestle on the mat. They can take a horrible amount of punishment. They're just a dangerous team. I predict they're going to be tag team champions eventually.
They certainly could, and that's why, you know, it appears that maybe the tag team champions in WCW have been avoiding the Faces of Fear, knowing what's ahead. And look at this. One thing about the Dungeon of Doom, they are a lethal gang in this sport, and you can see they back each other up. They take care of each other, and Hugh Moore's doing just that, pounding away on Thompson here.
You know, with Jimmy Hart, his knee buckled on him.
Is that what it did?
Yeah, sometimes your knee goes out and you can't help yourself. Gravity pulls you right to the mat.
Drops the head right to the mat, yeah.
It happens that time, especially if you're wearing a sombrero.
That old trick knee.
Yeah, you get your amount of injuries in this sport. Whack him!
Well, he did.
I love that sound.
And that backs Nick Patrick away as well. A warning to the man on the outside. Of course, that's Hugh Morris, but the warnings, forget about it. He's done his damage. Pick up the power slam.
You know, you're right about that. I have heard rumor that there are a lot of teams that just, when they had the titles, they didn't want to face this team. And because they have a little trouble with English and the business dealings in the United States here, That's why Jimmy Hart is so valuable to them. He'll do their talking. He'll get the negotiation.
Double flying headbutt. That's going to be it. No, a save by Sheets. I don't know what Cliff Sheets is thinking. He just wants to prolong the agony here.
After this, he's going out back and taking pliers and pull all his teeth. That's fun, too.
Yeah, he may not have to. They may be out for him here in just a few seconds.
You're a puller, guys, too.
No, but they're out of the head of Casey Thompson right now. 1, 2, 3. It's over if I ever pulled someone's tooth. You know, you've lost it this week. You're sick. Sicker than usual. All right, this is not over yet. Hugh Morris, his move is called No Laughing Matter, a reversed moonsault. Oh!
Well, I guess it's a win for everyone.
With that win, that's going to take us to our replay. And this replay is sponsored by the movie Space Jam. The Warner Brothers new motion picture Space Jam, starring Michael Jordan, starts Friday, November 15th at a theater near you, Brain.
There's no theater near me.
There's a theater near everyone.
Not where I live in BH. Well, let's take a look at this. I would say that Jimmy Hart has his team, the Faces of Fear, ready. Shoot this hammer and egger into the rope. So much for tailspin Tommy Thompson here. He's upside down and knocked around. The big man Ming coming off that top rope. Air Ming makes a beautiful three-point landing. No airbags, no sick bags, no luggage. Barbarian off that other turnbuckle.
Ooh.
Double flying headbutt. That's how they hunt in their country.
Replay brought to you by Warner Brothers new motion picture Space Jam, starting Friday, November 15th at a theater near you. And there's Hugh Morris. Little insult to injury. Right now, standing by on the telephone with a 1-800-COLLECT road report. Let's hear from Mike today.